Hi, we're going to work on posture in a seated position. My name is Layla and I'm a Pilates instructor. So throughout the day you might find yourself in positions that don't feel ideal, and when you try and correct them, they also don't feel like maybe you're in the perfect place. So when you're trying to get on your sits bones, upright on your pelvis, you want to find that balanced position with the ribs so they're not thrusting forward. All right, let's do just a little warm up. You're going to do a gentle curl and arch of the spine. So you're flexing and extending. And it's small and no extreme movements here. So you're not going to thrust your ribs forward. You're not going to let your head fall off. So you're just trying to balance out the movement through your spine so you have the capacity to make the subtle adjustments in your seated posture. And you are rocking back and forth on your pelvis, your ribs are moving, and your head is also moving. Breathing as you go. All right, now we're going to just move the pelvis mostly. So you're going to try not to let the ribs respond too much. So you're going to rock back towards your tailbone and forward towards your pubic bone without a lot of movement. So you can make a small adjustment when you are seated. And then once you find that upright position for you, that balanced place on your pelvis, on your sits bones, you want to try and relax your mid-back area, mid to low back area. That's where we tend to arch a little extra. And instead you want to try and relax the back muscles so that your ribs can kind of rest above the pelvis. And then from there, you want to find your head and neck alignment. So for that, you can either think of your head gently floating like a hot air balloon, or you could think of your head hanging from a string. And with our posture, we have a tendency to be back towards the tailbone with the ribs a little thrusted forward. But when we're honest about the posture, the shoulders can be a little bit rounded forward. Once you're all lined up, you're going to find a subtle movement to gently bring the shoulders back. So you're on your sits bones, your ribs are stacked nicely and easily because you've relaxed your back, and then you open the shoulders a little bit. Those are some tips to help you with your posture, and next week we'll have a video where you can add some arm movements to challenge your stability in this position.